I'm you guys. How are you doing? Oh, now I'm surely. I had banged too much. How are you doing, guys?
Oh my god. I'm vibing, yes! This is what I needed.
Yeah?
Fingers crossed for me pulling last 15 wishes for Lupa. Enjoy the ice cream.
Yum yum. I blessed it with a fart, Trihex. I bless you with farts.
And I go to bed.
Yeah. You woke me up so early.
Hail. Oh my god. Wait a moment. Wait, I realized something.
Hmm?
Wait, which one was? Oh, orange.
Orange? It's violet.
Violet?
No.
Who's mine?
Yes. Captain Obvious. Bro, how can you fail twice?
Like Mao Mao. Of course.
Colorblind?
Yes.
It's kind of funny. I had already something in mind that has gonna be something like with like color sickness.
Color blindness.
Because I thought it's like a red green how should I say it, like call it error or whatever, but sometimes it's so nice like just to listen what like the final result is of like the riddle, like how Momo explaining it like good enough to like that everybody can understand. It's really nice. My idea was right. What I did not understand, I did not understand how this puzzle was related to like the Emperor. And then I'm like, okay. Well, what the fuck, Grad? No,
Shit,
no,
this doesn't work. It's too big for me. No.
Rex, you have a big ass bank account.
What? What happened? One message got held back because of mobbing. Trihex. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's mobbing?
Fuck you, he means.
Oh. I see.
And I allow it.
Listen, I'm just all cozied up here with my gravity bull and my 2 big blankets. What are you doing? Like over 30 pulls away from pity, and we're gonna farm enough in time. Oh, but wouldn't auto mod? Yeah, bro. Tough luck.
I need to
By
say,
the
guys.
way, yeah.
Wait. Magnum is kind of pricey.
The gun?
No, it's the ice cream.
Ah.
But you can't say it tastes shit. It tastes really good.
Okay. The tongue. Holy shit.
Licking my lips. Oh.
I don't like the normal ones. Small?
You like the small ones more?
I never really... I can't recall the last time I ate in Magnum, not gonna lie. Because I don't know why, but recently I'm more of a sorbet fan. There is this one mango sorbet you can buy in German grocery stores. And it's really, really good. It's not even that expensive. That's the best thing about it. They get too much for me, the big ones.
What the pussy?
By the way, welcome to the stream, Nimby. I don't think that I mentioned it before. You're always the first one. Wait, you got a crown. What is that?
He's a king because he's always watching us.
It could be that you... I don't know. Like, streaming on YouTube recently, I feel like they added, like, more and more different things. Like, you have crowns here. I think you can also see emotes for people that join the stream who have received a lot of hearts. Like, hearting comments. There's just a lot of stuff recently that they added there. Like, I still don't understand anything, so it takes a while for me. Amazon
Grad?
Prime? Heart? No. Wait. The crown for you on Twitch is Amazon Prime. But I'm talking about the people over on YouTube. Because they also have a crown.
Pooping.
Now?
Yeah, I could not go before because I had my ice cream, and my ice cream would have melted if I would have went to the toilet meanwhile. So I need to poop now so I can stream normally, hopefully, or I get diarrhea. I don't know yet.
Oh my god. You know what the hell?
Where's my tablet so I don't need to go alone?
I did put some strawberries in the freezer to make sorbet tomorrow. What about Twitter and toilet? I didn't get the last couple of phrases. Welcome to stream, Sean. Sean. How are you doing? To be honest, the last time we went grocery shopping, I also bought like 3 or 4 bags of frozen fruits, like half a kilogram each. And I am planning on, when Trihex and Soulflame are visiting us, that we just make sorbet for the evening. Because I don't know why, but last week I checked what the weather's gonna be, because last week in Germany was, I mean, you can call it a heat wave. It's like definitely hotter than usual. So we had like 38 degrees Celsius where we live, which is crazy. And last week it said that this week there's going to be one day with 39 degrees Celsius. And yeah, since the weather is currently going back and forth, for example, at the moment we have outside 19. Yesterday was 34. Like, can you decide? I'm just gonna make sorbet. And I found like a recipe. There's this one guy like on TikTok who does these different sorbet thingies. And not gonna lie, the content he creates with flipping the bowl and shit, we don't talk about that. But the sorbets he does actually taste really, really good. It's nothing like too special, so you can just easily recreate it. But still, like, I've never would have like gone that way to just say like, okay, now I'm gonna create sorbet, because I didn't even know how it's done. I did buy 1 kilogram strawberries, but nobody did eat them except me, so I put like 300 grams, I would guess, in the freezer now. I mean, or the sorbet, because I don't really know how much I'm gonna do, because usually you just put a handful in the mixer of like 2 different sorts, and then you have enough for a bowl, so enough for a meal basically. So I don't really know how much to put in the freezer when they all come to us, because I don't want, I mean, I can't really say that I'm doing too much, because come on, Trihex and Soulflame definitely will eat it regardless. At least I hope so. Like, despite all of that, by the way, I wanted to talk about, we have something huge planned at the end of the week. I don't know if you have checked the stream schedule yet, but we're going to play an very big collab, I would say, with a couple of familiar faces. We play Peak modded with like like no capacity of players, so no player limit, and we will probably play with like 6 to 7 people. It's gonna be so chaotic. I already love it. And also for the people under you that have Peak installed and would like to play some community games at some point, we will definitely play a test game tomorrow. Because Floof is actually gonna join us. It's been like a real long time since we last had like the opportunity to collab with her and something. I think the last time was it Forest or was it Raft? I'm not even sure if she wasn't Forest. I think she was in the beginning, but later on she dropped out because she had like stuff to do. But regardless of that, we will play a community round tomorrow. Showing the game off to Floof because she wants to play, but she hasn't played it before. And testing out the mods that we have looked for. So, if you want to join, you can. Just be in voice chat tomorrow. Probably same time as right now. I don't know what time it is for you all. Chaotically amazing, yeah. Gonna be chaotically amazing. Like, the people we have planned for this week. We'll be having Nyx, Arya Nyx, Toffee, Bell, which is like 90% sure, I would say. Kiyomi, and someone. I think that's it. Yeah, that's everyone. And unfortunately, Mina doesn't want to join because Mina's not a huge Peak fan. But I am the bigger Peak fan for that. I am like excited for 2 people. Welcome back.
I took such a huge shit. And I did not clean the toilet.
I swear I'm gonna kill you. You're not gonna wake up tomorrow.
Because of what?
Because I'm gonna make you clean the
only
toilet.
Right yeah, sure.
Why are you in front of me? Hi, Blanky. I swear to God. Well, also have something.
And then come in front of me.
Yeah, give me a moment. Let me switch scenes. Oh my God. In the right file, I hope so. It's just loading. It's a very big file, guys. Wait, it's 1.7 gigabytes. Clip Studio Paint file.
You took a shit, but I take shit.
What shit you taking? What shit you taking?
But it's already like not there anymore. How you want to take it, man? The shit is gone.
Yeah, let me look it up. We have Sin today. I know we have worked on her before. The polish.
By the way,
All them
guys,
sheets.
I was watching a little bit of Paracynical today.
Wait, you actually watched it before me? Oh, wait, I'm still behind
No,
you.
that's something different. That I watched something different because I. Okay, Grad, what the fuck?
My blankie.
No, don't worry. I did not watch it, but because it was on my recommendation, and I was like, oh, nice. And then I was like, okay, if I already have him open right now, I can watch something different from him.
Okay.
So I watched
What did you watch?
some other stuff. I was watching.
Peek.
No, I was watching his drunk stream, his drinking stream about the gaming. What kind of games are coming out this year?
He did a drunk stream? Pyrocynical?
Yes, because he was drinking. Like he did like a bingo. And
oh no.
Every time if he needs to cross something on his bingo board, he needed to drink a shot.
Wait, was this a recent live stream? Because I actually can't recall him doing it.
I think.
Hi Grad, hi Mina.
Hello, Kakamina.
Nikke. Listen, this Nikke project we're working on is gonna be huge, okay? We have a lot of goated people working on it. Including Mina.
I mean, goated.
Yes.
Liar. I watch Pyro Single, yeah. Pyro Single, bro, no.
Pyro Sing. I mean, he is Pyro Sing. Nah. Is he?
No, he has a girlfriend. As I
Sure?
know. Back then, yes.
Pyro Single, bro.
Yeah, I watch him, like, I originally knew him from Grad because of, like, the...
Let's go.
Yeah, the Petscope shit.
Let's go.
And then, like, also, like, not Far Cry,
Fat
Cry
Cry?
of Fear. No, not Fat Cry. And then, like, he started to stream too, and I was, like, watching sometimes the VODs and all, like, the short videos of him.
The funniest thing about this is actually, in the beginning, I can specifically recall you said, like, I don't want to watch Petscop. That is just cringe and weird. And at some point you watched it and you said, like, oh, it was actually not that bad.
I said it was okay. I did not said it was not that bad. I said it was okay.
Yes.
Where's Petscope 2?
But to be honest, from the content he does, I'm like a really huge fan of these super long videos. Because especially if you have like a lot of work to do and you need background noise, which it is for this, it is perfect. It's the same as listening to an audiobook. And this is why we are sponsored by... No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine? Sponsored by Audible?
No.
Netscope was a thing, yeah. His long form stuff is really good, yeah. I can, was it Euphoria? Or what was the series? The yellow series.
It was Utopia.
Utopia, I'm sorry.
And not Euphoria.
What was
That's
Euphoria?
something else. That was this weird ass hentai.
Euphoria series. No. I was thinking about the like movie thingy. I was thinking about the wrong series though.
It was Utopia, not Euphoria.
Bro, listen, I'm not talking about this kind of stuff. I'm looking. I was talking about the actual series, like with real actors and shit.
I'm talking about Utopia.
Yes.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! But there's also like a real series called Euphoria.
Shh.
Okay.
I don't care. I only know this ass.
Ass. Yeah, well, I mean, that series was really good.
Huh?
Oh, God. I swear to God. I was talking about Utopia now. To be honest, there's a lot of things called Euphoria. Yeah.
I don't care. I'm already traumatized by the other Euphoria.
But to be honest, the concept of creating a video about this is kind of like left field. Because who does a 7-hour video about a series that no one knows? And that video then going viral. It is crazy.
I actually wanted to watch it after it, but the thing is, it's on Amazon Prime, but you need also like the BBC subscription.
Yeah. To be honest, that is something which like
no, not BBC, something else. There was something else.
Wasn't it? No. What is the channel? The UK channel. Yeah, but I know it's like a UK TV channel who has the rights to it, and you need like extra stuff to purchase so you can watch it.
Mm-hmm. Fucking annoying.
To be honest, I don't know why, but recently there have been a lot of series where this is the case, right? Some anime as well.
If you have like Amazon, yeah.
But I don't really understand why. I mean, if you offer it over your service, then fucking making it accessible. Not that people need to buy like 50 more subscriptions. I mean, at this point, you also start losing like a grasp of how many subscriptions you actually have. If you now tell me that I should list all of the subscriptions that I have, I probably won't even be able to tell you all of them. And not because I have so many fucking like, I don't know, like movie subscriptions or anything. There are just so many subscriptions for multiple different things. From just my phone contract up to stuff like Pixiv Premium, for example. And yes, I know it's weird, but I normally only use it when I do image research for a new project. And the other 6 months is just lying there. But sometimes when you actually want to look for something, it is helpful.
Yeah, but why you're not just like getting
canceling
rid of
it?
it?
Yeah. Because the thing
it's
is,
not worth it anymore, because Pixiv got so shitty since the AI stuff that you have basically more AI than actual images in there.
you have more A than I. Miss it when you only pay for shit once. Yeah, to be honest, that was actually a better thing. But to be honest, now actually looking back, for example, I wanted to watch Family Guy with Mina. I know, memes, right? And Mina said that if she wants to watch it, I think you said you wanted to watch from the start, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, if you actually look it up and you want to watch Family Guy, the first season, the only way you can obtain it without a VPN in Germany is that you can lend the first season. So you pay for it, you watch it, and then at some point, I think it just disappears. I think this is how lending works, right?
Yeah.
So you pay for it, you watch it once, and then it's just gone again. Like, what the fuck? If I pay for it, then just let me have it. If I buy a DVD, like from back in the days, it also doesn't just despawn when I watch it. Watching Family Guy from the start is insane. I mean, this would have probably been one of these series which we just watch in the background, and at some point you just look over to see when someone just dropped a special joke. Wink, wink. Yeah, but I think Mina knows some of the jokes already, because my dad is constantly memeing me with them. No.
Meow, meow, meow.
Mummy, you know.
Bro, I'm kicking through your fucking window, I swear. I can kick you.
You can put you in the fridge.
Yeah, sure. Try it. Try me, bro.
I would put you in the fridge.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Try me.
The thing is, there's not enough space between the fridge and the ceiling.
What the fuck do you mean? Do you think I'm so fat?
No, you're small, but you're too big for small.
What is this? What you talking, man?
I don't know. Space.
Liar.
Oh, by the way,
Grad is
I know.
telling me I'm too fat.
You know what do you mean? What do you mean? You are not. Bro, I don't know. I couldn't even stuff Triax up there, and he's wait, isn't Triax a little bit smaller than you?
We're the same, but if I wear heels, I'm bigger than him.
Okay, so Triax is smaller.
Leave him alone! Or I can kick your balls and you're also small.
I don't like this. I don't know, my blanket just looks kind of weird. I'm getting rid of it.
It looks good! You just need like a back part. No!
Getting something else.
The freaking...
What could I get?
What, Grad?
No! Why does it move so weirdly?
Bro is literally a fucking clone, I can't.
Yes! Always the freaking heels. Listen, Mina has some really high ones at home. Not gonna lie, if she wears them, she's like taller than me. Way taller than me. But I still to this day think that the gift that Asphaedra gave you with these plateau shoes was probably one of the best ones you've ever received. They just look so good.
Triax one was better.
Which one?
The hand.
The hand? Well, we had issues getting it from Japan to us.
And that's not his mistake.
No. But like the sellers, it's like a thing. They offer it, right? It gets purchased, the order gets sent, and then like you paid them, the order is pending, and then it chills there for like how long? 3 months until I said I want my money back? It took so long. Nothing goes over the catnip.
Catnap. The catnap.
Bro, I don't know. I read that. I read that comment kind of.
Did you read cat nibbles or what? He did. He fucking did.
That's what you said.
You fucking pervert.
There's also something funny happening recently. Whenever Mina's like in her study group, working on her current school project, she sends me cat pictures every day. There's just so many cats in my DMs, it's crazy.
Yeah, because we have, like, most of the people in my class, they have cats, okay? What am I supposed to do?
Like, half of the cats just look confused. The other cats are just chilling.
Yeah?
There's no, like, normal state. It's either confused or just lying on the table.
And? Where's the bad part of it, huh?
It.
Yeah, so be quiet.
Do cats have
They're
nipples?
So yes, female at least, yeah.
And they get the cat babies.
Mm-hmm.
And they get the baby. Still so sad that we couldn't get the cats back.
I could be cat mommy now.
I wanted the Benedict.
No, I don't want it!
Listen, it's the same cat that Mao Mao has.
No.
He also has a Benedict machine key.
No.
Yes.
No. No. No.
Wait, no, what do you have against Benedict machine?
Fuck
Don't you like the game?
Fuck you.
To be honest, I have never played the game.
The ending was shit. The ending was shit as fuck.
Something that I also wanted to ask you, when we have the better specs, right, in your PC upcoming weekend, is there a game we can stress test your PC with?
Maybe with the Evil Within.
Like streaming stress testing is what I mean. Would this be something? Yeah. What did I do? Minecraft, bro. Who stress tests his PC with Minecraft?
Minecraft TNT.
On top of that, to be honest, Minecraft would at some point be a nice thing to stream, but we need like a texture pack for Mina, because Mina gets dizzy with the normal textures.
The Asian Garfield is back on business, man.
85. He's getting closer.
Who is Professor Dave? Do I need to know him? Who is that professor, huh?
We need to play Black Myth.
Bro, can I first play the stuff which is on my list?
Fallout 70s.
No!
we had a conversation about this game. Why not? Does YouTube tutorials and does pseudoscience debunks on the side. So he's like the Mythbusters. They also do pseudoscience.
I'm gonna drink some tea, guys. Now, listen carefully.
You should actually start with ASMR, not gonna lie.
I like tea.
I like ASMR.
You don't.
I like people chewing into my ears.
You probably like hentai ASMR.
Oh my god, Mina, I swear to god.
ASMR, but that's normal ASMR now, bro.
Everything that I say just gets twisted on me, it's crazy. Yummy Mina chewing sounds into my ear. We're listening to No. No, Spooky. No. Bad. I'm not letting that pass.
How about me?
Huh?
I can let it pass.
No, you can't.
Why? Why not? Spooky, do you want some freedom?
Another day where free speech gets attacked. What do you mean? There are rules and regulations. Free speech gets attacked. Can't with this guy. Oh, by the way, I know it has been a long time, but we finally came around to send the pictures of the bunny photo shooting that Mina was doing to the editor. So at the end of the week, we have the cosplay pictures.
And there's a lot of ass.
But in a good way.
That ass not real.
In a good way. Grad's America? What? What do you mean Grad's America? I'm not American.
How long is this song going? What the fuck? It's in 1 hour version!
Of a Nikke version? A Nikke song?
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Eat the Rich? Okay. No, Eat the Rich.
Because you are rich.
What do you mean? I'm not.
Indeed, guys, I can improve it. He is rich as fuck, man.
I cannot. Oh, bro.
Guys, if you want to have some money, you need to get his bank card, his credit card.
Swear to God, bro. What is going on today? What have I done to deserve this?
You are rich. And
I'm just out here. Oh, okay. I'm just out here chilling, vibing, and getting offended as a kid.
You are.
Yeah, you are the kid. That is correct.
Is this word even existing? I don't know how to.
Happens, Grad. Happens. Crystal. Want some beef? The Kiyomi emote. I swear to God. You can give me all your money, then you aren't rich anymore.
You, Snooki.
You would just spend it in the matter of like a month or something. You're literally that meme of people before they go to convention and your friends say like, yeah, how much money you want to spend on the convention? I'm spending 0. And then you come back crying because you spent 2,000 euros. Yeah, but I have like 100 euros right now. I mean, come on, that's 20 döner. If you're hungry. 20. Yes. It's not 5 euro? $11? Nah. A döner isn't 11 euros, is it? For real?
He lives in Berlin.
Okay, yeah, never mind, bro. Well, your fault for living in Berlin. Skill issue. It's 9, okay. Yeah, but still, that's a lot. It's nearly twice as high as I expected. Imagine living in Europe. Couldn't be me. Listen, you're missing out. You're missing out, Sean. You're missing out the döner.
The shish kebab. Sheesh.
Sheesh. be honest, you're not missing out with Berlin. Because Berlin isn't as great as all the people say that come there from all over the world. To be honest, I don't even know. How does Shinoki think about Berlin? As someone
He
who's
loves
like...
Berlin.
For real?
I think he likes Berlin a lot.
Yes, it is Grad. It's lying.
That is not lying. Berlin is ass. A lot of people are saying Berlin is ass.
Berlin is really shitty. And I'm not even saying that as a gag.
And I probably need to get there soon again.
Because of Goldmaster, man. Yes, I need to take another day off to drive to Berlin. To meet your nice teachers. To have a chat with your bosses.
I don't want this.
I just hope that they go a little bit more tame on all of the participants. Because I can recall last year when Shinoki and me were together with you there. There was like one group which got like flamed so hard that one of the people who represented the game started crying at the end. Like it was actually sad to see. But like, what games do you think will make it this year?
Probably the horror game. Maybe like the Turtle Steam game.
Turtle Steam?
It's kind of like hard to describe. You need to see it because, to be honest, I don't really get it myself. It's like a multiplayer game which is like working with like some Steam functions.
Yes, I like Berlin, but to be honest, if it wasn't like the city where everybody is I know and is the easiest for me to get food, I would not stay here because it's so expensive. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Because I can just compare this, like, just based off of one thing. Parking spots, right? Because for us, for example, because we're not from Berlin, we have to go to Berlin, and like using public transport in Germany, I don't think we need to argue about this. I think we're probably worldwide known for having one of the worst train systems ever. Because Deutsche Bahn is not a standard for quality, it's a standard for you can definitely count that you're gonna be late. But the thing is, if you want to get a parking spot there, an hour costs like 8 to 15 euros sometimes. Depending on where you are. Which is ridiculous. And to be honest, Berlin is not the only city which has that problem. We were in Düsseldorf recently, and we just parked in a garage for like 2 hours when we had dinner. And how much did we pay in the end? 20 euros?
Yeah.
For 2 hours? Like what?
And there was like a random person standing behind us. I was like complaining, and she told me, yeah, you haven't been in Hamburg before. It's like 50 euros per hour.
Yeah. Like, in Hamburg, there's like a big opera, which is supposed to be known. But to be honest, it could be that I'm not someone who like has that much to do with like cultural things in Germany. So I didn't know that this is a thing. And whenever they have like big concerts and stuff, like huge things that were like live there, the prices go up between 40 to 50 euros per hour just to park on a normal park deck, which is crazy. I don't want to know how many millions they earn with just parking cost. Because the thing is, the people who can afford it are probably just the like super rich. Because who pays that much money for a parking spot? Let's be honest. And for example, if I want to park where we live, for example, I'm paying like, I mean, of course, also depending where we are. But if I look at the parking spaces where we live in the town or village, whatever you want to call it, it's like a very town. Like 150 per hour. I mean, to be honest, I would be happy if it would just be free, right? But like 150 an hour is not even close to be comparable to Berlin, Düsseldorf. I don't even want to know what Munich is like. Because I think Munich is the most expensive city that we have in Germany, right? I think at least when you talk about the cost of living. Most likely. If Neo would be here, he probably could have explained to us. In general, one thing that also is like very weird to me is I mean, just talk. We're just gonna talk a little bit about Germany right now, if this is okay, Mina.
Meow.
Yes.
Meow.
You like Germany, right?
Meow.
You like German taxes, right?
Meow.
That's a yes. No. Hydrate. The German segment of the stream. Listen, I'm not here to speak nicely about Germany, mostly. Because there are some good things and bad things, despite all that. As much as I love to flame Germany, there are also some things that are kind of nice. Did you guys know that Norwegian and Danish languages are more similar to each other than Bavarian and High German language? I could definitely see that. Because even when we have Swedish, for example, like we had the topic of Swedish recently, and I know Danish a little bit because like as a child, we've went to Denmark every single year for like at least 2 weeks. So I know a couple words here and there. And when I hear Toffee speak Swedish or someone else say something in Swedish, I kind of notice some of the words and can kind of pin them down. So that definitely makes sense. Especially when you have so many accents like Saxonian and Bavarian, they are not even close to comparable with like proper German, which they speak in the Northwest, for example. But yeah, the thing that kind of pains me about Germany is still that despite our country being one, for like 35 years at this point, Jesus Christ, we still have so many differences when it comes to like Eastern Germany and Western Germany. It's not only just the wage, but it's also like the cost of living in general. When you think about how much you pay just for your apartment or for your house or whatever, and you compare it to like Munich, Düsseldorf, Cologne, like the big cities, the only thing that can actually hold with them on like these high costs is Berlin. The rest of the cities are definitely lower. And some areas here in the east are actually the cheapest ones to live in. But of course, if you live in the deep east of Germany, there is like there's nothing here. It's just rural land basically. It was only 35 years ago? I thought it was like 50. No, it was 1990 or 80, 89, 90. Like with all of the changes. I couldn't live in the East? Bro, you are in the East. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean Berlin doesn't count? Berlin is its own, like, direction. Okay. Yeah, Berlin doesn't count. Berlin is not in the East now. I think we just take Berlin and move it somewhere else. Okay, what? Where's the hair accessory?
I ate it.
I think I deleted it. Give it back. spooky that's actually nothing to joke about. Yeah, in general, I'm like happy that we don't need to, I don't know, sell an organs to live in that apartment that we live in. The only thing that kind of annoys me is my neighbor.
Bro, you don't talk with him. Just leave him.
Bro,
I
just
don't want any
know.
more.
Listen. Just knowing what he pulled in the past is enough to never want to speak with him again. It's like the typical German thing where when you see him, it's like you're happy and say like hello, and then you walk 2 more steps and it's like Unfortunately, I can't do angry face because my model is programmed to just smile. But I think you know these memes. Person walking upset and just smiling to say hello, continues walking upset again. Bird can never express pain, only... But yes, I'm always happy. Look, Mina's also always... No, the thing is you can determine Mina's mood depending on how her ears are.
What do you mean?
Are you happy? Are you cautious? Are you focused? Are you upset? Yes! It is so cute. Look at her, guys. She's just a...
Shut up.
Yes.
No.
No, but what I mean is that a big portion of these a little bit too... You look at the data. I mean, yeah, if you look at the data for sure, I can... This is a like difficult topic to speak about, and I don't want to speak about it at all. But I can basically say that yeah, sometimes it is kind of like, I mean, cringe is probably the wrong word, but I'm kind of ashamed of the people sometimes that live around us, if that makes sense. And I think Mina can also sign that. Especially certain parts of neighbors which are close to her window. Life could be so easy if we could all just follow the rules, right? But yeah. What do you want to do? Or General C. Hello. That 1.71 in euros. You donated money. We're really happy about it.
Money.
I don't know. I think at some point I want to see if we can actually multi somehow. But the thing is, we have like 2 different POVs, so I don't think that this will work. Or we just stream split screen.
No.
That would look horrible. Talking about split screen. Try X.
Huh?
Hello, Nikolai. What's up?
Hello.
Rike still here? Probably AF. But the thing is, I sent you a couple of things to do at them. There he is, Weird Champ. Triax. Mina actually had a very good idea today. We were still planning on what to do when you guys join us, because like rebuilding the PC probably doesn't take the whole day, right? And Kamaji actually recommended a couple of things that we could potentially do. But Kamaji, no hate against you if you're currently in the stream. But the majority of the stuff you recommend is just grandma activities, I think. So yeah, we probably don't like learn how to create honey, for example. But the thing is, Mina actually told me that we have a huge TV screen and we have 2 switches, which means we have 4 controllers, which means we could technically play Mario Kart and Mario Party. That's gonna be fun. We have like an IRL meetup. Mina can't have good ideas? What do you mean Mina can't have good ideas? Look at the stairs, Shinoki. Look how cute she is. She has so many good ideas. I mean, as a matter of fact, look at what she's animating right now. Monopoly 2.0. The thing is, I don't think, like, even if we would have Monopoly, I don't think Mina would like to play that. Just in teams, maybe. I team up with Mina. No? No Monopoly?
No.
Would you rather play Hotel?
No. What's
It
that
is-
even?
What's that?
Hmm?
It is like Monopoly, but different.
Oh.
You did say that her idea was accidentally, and it sounded like you meant that Mina never has good ideas. No, what the fuck? I never said that. That's just that I wasn't even thinking about it. Like, we were brainstorming since yesterday evening, and what I came up with is to go play mini golf. To be honest, I'm a huge fan of mini golf, but I don't know about the others, so I basically just threw that into the room. Because I'm gonna be honest, I would love to play like golf or mini golf at some point. I know just proper golf is rich people's sport, and I'm not rich, so I probably don't belong there. But I would love to test that out. How about you, Mina? Are you a fan of golf?
No.
Oh wait, what else? What else do we?
Rich people sport.
Oh my god, I just see that picture with the black cat on the ground, confused in our DMs.
Yeah.
Bro, this cat looks so weird.
Hey! Leave Phoebe alone.
Tell me where you live, I will come to. Bro, you have like a train trip of like 6 hours to us, probably. The real rich person sport is pickleball? What is pickleball? What is that? Why is the field so small? It's so rich you all don't even know what it is. I mean, It looks like, do you know that, fuck, what is it called? There is like a game that you can play at the beach with 2 wooden, like, bats and a small ball made out of rubber. Like, the bats are the size of, like, table tennis bats, and the rubber ball has, like, the size of, like, a mini golf ball. Do you know that game, Mina?
I'm not sure.
It looks similar to this, but it's like, I don't know, like, the field looks like tennis, but not. And they are dressed like tennis people. Or, like, tennis is, like, probably way more serious than that, because that just looks like old people sport. Again, this would be something that Kamaji could play.
Stop
The
bullying
Kamaji
her!
slander, the stream is crazy.
What a bitch.
You play it like tennis, but the fields are way too small. Like, I played tennis before. Wait, isn't tennis also considered rich people sport? It is. Oh shit. Well. Oh, you know what is also rich people sport? Do you know that that sport where you have like a bat and balls and like metal gates on the floor and you're riding a horse?
Not cricket, right?
Is that cricket?
No, I don't know. Horse cricket?
Polo!
I don't know.
Polo! Yeah, it's polo. Bro, that is rich people sport. That is like the definition of rich people sport.
Why do you know that? Why do you know this shit?
Sean? Probably because he's rich.
I mean you.
Me?
And Sean.
I don't know, because like when I think of snobby rich kids, that's probably what they play. Any sports involving horses is a rich people sport? I wouldn't say that.
Like, you need to have money to have, like, a horse.
I mean, you don't necessarily need to buy the horse, I guess. They named a shirt after it, yeah. By the way, welcome to the stream, PML. Oh, PML, by the way, Mina made me aware of something. I hope I wasn't disrespectful to you last stream. If I was, I'm sorry. Because he does those sports in his free time, Mina? Yeah, I play polo. Instead of going to work. Who needs work? That's there. Is everything okay?
What?
I'm trying to participate in the Polo World Championship.
Sure.
Would you still love me if I would be the Polo World Championship?
What? What are you fucking yapping?
No, it was good fun, no worry. I don't feel personal about stereotype. Okay. I just try to refrain from jokes like that in the future. I try to not do it. But yeah, I think we're talking about the rich people sport topic. I think there's nothing that screams rich people more than polo. Not even the thing that you recommended first. What was it again?
Cricket?
No, not. To be honest, isn't cricket like a standard sport that a lot of people in the UK play? No, it's not even UK. Yes? No, holy shit, there are cricket world championships? What the fuck? Wait, what is croquet? Why is there cricket and croquet?
Maybe because of crocodile?
Crocodile in the sport. You need to get the ball into the crocodile's mouth. Cricket very popular in the Commonwealth nation everywhere. Cricket is just an Australian sport. Racing is finally. I mean, yeah, bro. If you can you count that? Listen, I know that racing is considered sport, but I would not place like a Formula 1 driver into the same category as like a pro tennis player. You know what I mean?
Still, it's like really hard. Like you need to have like also like it's also like kind of sport. Not like the casual sport, but it's still like really exhausting.
I mean, I'm not saying that it isn't, but the thing is, your level of entry when it comes to becoming, for example, a pro tennis player is like way easier than becoming like a pro racer. Because the thing is, to become a pro racer, you actually need to pay like so many millions of dollars to just enter. I mean, there's actually for all of you who are like kind of following Formula 1, you probably know about that story. And I think I also like Nikita Mazepin, yeah. The guy who actually had no skills in anything, and he basically just made it to the Formula 1 because Williams was about to go bankrupt, and his dad, who's like a Russian, what is the term? Oligarch? Is that even the right English term? He basically saved Williams and gave them multiple millions of dollars for exchange that Nikita Mazepin can actually drive for their team. And the guy made so many crashes with the car. At some point, he was just called Nikita Mazepin because he would regularly just crash the car somewhere or crash into other people. The guy basically played GTA, but on the highest level of competitive racing. Pro racers are generally descendants of previous generations of racers. Not particularly. Like, the thing is, in the end, like, at the moment with the Formula 1 drivers, I don't think there are that many which are from, like, descendants of, like, pro drivers. But a lot of them basically have rich parents who buy them into Formula 3. Then they are good. They go up to Formula 2. Then they go up to Formula 1. And then they drive for, like, most prestigious racing cups. There was a website dedicated to track his spin. No way. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
That's actually a big oof moment. Please cry and pray for Nikita Mazepin.
Mazepin.
I am a spinner. I'm a binner.
No, I don't like binnen.
But binnen are cute.
No.
Especially the small one. What do you mean?
I don't like them.
You want to fuck one, but you don't like the other ones?
Chat, what is she on about? Chat, give me help.
Oh, it's racing against spiders.
What? What? Bro, that is a stretch. That is a stretch. What the fuck? Wait,
like you would like to smash like this one girl from like Monster Musume, but you would not take any different spider.
I don't know. She's kind of alright when there's like a normal head on top.
See? Racist against spiders.
It's not racist.
Against Buddhists.
I just don't like them. Like 99% of them. Not a huge fan of the Buddha.
Not good.
It's a lot more physical than you would think, being a professional driver. think I actually saw a clip once of people flying with these incredibly fast jets through the sky. And of course, when you fly at that speed and you're flying a curves or you do like a spin or something, the G forces are like very, very strong on your body. And sometimes it looks funny when the G's are actually that hard that they just kind of move your face. Mina, do you know what I'm talking about with the G force?
Yes.
Because sometimes when they fly and they fly like the curves, you see like that their pace is kind of like falling in because you're not used to that amount of G-force. And then they basically had a clip showing just normal people flying with these jets and seeing that some of them even passed out because the G-forces were too strong on their body. And then they show at the end the clip of Lewis Hamilton, like a multiple world champion in Formula 1, flying with these jets, and his face and body barely changes. Because driving with these cars at like 300 kilometers an hour does something to you so that you're used to it at some point. So, I mean, I can definitely understand the physical aspect for that. But genuinely, you can say, as far as Formula 1 goes, if you have a better car, your chances of winning are definitely higher.
But if you're an ass driver, then you fucked anyway.
I mean, yeah, if you're Mazepin and you're driving a Williams, then you're destined to be last.
Yes.
I'll just... By the way, welcome to the stream, Neil. How are you doing?
Yeah.
We were talking about Munich and the very cheap lifestyle. The question mark. Cheap. Yeah. Oh, that's
Bro.
pocket change.
The dude feels now offended. What have you done, Grad?
It's over. Cheap or so. But it's not the plane, it's the pilot. Like, no, I think you probably misunderstood. The thing is, I'm not trying to compare, like, the fighter, the people that fly these jets with, like, Formula 1 drivers. But the thing is, I was just making a comparison on, like, how the G-forces, like, work on different people. Like, when you're actually working...
Yeah, trash talks the poor people, yeah.
I swear to God.
It's fine. Yeah.
Why am I getting
alright,
misunderstood all of the time? Is my English so shit?
Yeah,
I just try to get a point across. Mina!
I know you're the best person on this world. You're the best gravity.
I swear to God.
Do it yourself.
I'm just sending you all of the files now.
Okay, then I'm gonna delete all of them.
Oh, I've gotten... Okay. Because your name is Grad. Yeah. GradNC, Grad no content.
I can't grab the fucking finger! Now I can. Meow, 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 meow,
Mew, mew, mew,
meow,
mew.
meow, 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 meow.
Sad kid. No, I think today Cat is happy kid.
I'm okay-ish.
By the way, on what kind of stuff were you working today? In university.
I was finishing my bonsai and I was starting to do like some pond nature related things like a pond lily or however it's called and some other shit which is like growing next to a pond. Yeah.
To be honest, all of the people are confused right now what Mina does. You can just explain it real quick. Oh, we played the more.
Like, we currently work in our school. We have like multiple projects with different teams, and we're currently working on a game which is like kind of similar to Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing. So it's like a farming game, and it's like a mix out of like 3D and 2D. Like, there are like a lot of like it's playing in the 3D realm, but some assets are like basically just planes with like some texture and like positions that they look like 3D, but they are like just planes in like a 3D environment. And yeah, and I'm currently working on the environment. Next by like I did like the plants and so, which are like crops like tomato and strawberry and something similar. And yeah, and currently because I finished all of the crops, I do like flowers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna make the environment more full and more cozy and more lively. And I was also in charge of like some 2D animations in there. Sadly, not that much, which I needed to do, but I guess it's fine. And I do my stuff in private. But I was a bit sad about it that I could not do that much of my animation things. But it is how it is.
You created a lot of good assets, so cannot deny that.
I can deny it.
No, we played the tech demo and we realized that we can actually dupe some items.
Yeah, in the previous version there was a glitch, but now it's not existing anymore. Stop glitching the game!
Listen, we are game testers. We are supposed to find out that stuff.
Demon God, I hope you enjoy the time here. My master, my demon king. Oh, demon god, whatever.
Ow.
Hello in the chat. So it's like Final Fantasy VII. Let me look. I've never played really like a Final Fantasy game. Let me see.
You mean the garden game on yeah, the garden game. Yeah. How are you doing, Demon?
If it's like this, I'm not sure if it's like this squished low poly stuff or so. I'm not sure. Like, if I Google for Final Fantasy VII, there are like two different ones. A really a high quality one, and then there's like a I don't know, triangular body shape one.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. And I'm glad that you're happy with the content we're showing to you.
The thing is just the way that Triax was able to dupe these items was kind of interesting. Because he had to reload an area. And then you could duplicate the items. Then he needed to go back and reload the area again. And then he was able to dupe it again. Like, I don't really understand like the coding aspect. But it would be interesting to find out where stuff went wrong.
Yeah, she found it out, and now it's fixed.
But how?
Bitch.
Like, what is the progress of actually trying to find out where something went wrong there? Because especially with that game, she probably written like a lot of stuff for it already.
Yeah.
But in general, like the other project that you showed us from a competitor's team is
That ass.
not really up to par. Like comparing what you guys created and then seeing that they managed to do that in the same amount of time, that's kind of sad, to be honest.
It is. And I'm sorry for the producer.
I mean, that as well. The thing is just, I would love to sit in the call when you're going over gate 2 and the teacher's just gonna roast their project. I would love to see that.
I'm begging for it. I'm begging for it. I think I need to probably like deactivate,
Record.
like turn off my camera because I think I'm gonna get like I will laugh a lot, so I need to turn it off.
You need to record that for real. I would love to watch that. Because the thing is, what you showed us, they're like what? Like 4 days away from deadline of Gate 2. Like
Yeah.
you cannot save the game in the current state. It is just not possible. Like what was even supposed to be the like thought behind that game? What is the game even supposed to be about?
Give me a second. I can kind of tell you soon if you give me just a couple of minutes.
Especially some special character. Wait. The secret is pain and suffering. Don't worry, not even pain and suffering will get them through this. I actually hope they get clapped so hard. Have a team, and you're supposed to work together. And you have a producer, and the producer is usually giving you the guidelines, like what to do, where, when, of course, in cooperation with everyone else. And when you as a producer tell the artist to do something, and everyone in your team is like specifically working against what you tell them. I mean, come on, in the end you're just fucking over like the mark for everyone. Like even if you have a grudge against the producer or something, it doesn't help you out. But what do you... This guy can't do anything at all in the... He's trying to do his job and no one's just listening.
So, the story is, like, guys, you need to imagine, probably some of you already heard the story because they are, like, often pretty here. In my first semester, I was working on a visual novel dating sim game with some people which are also like currently in this project, and we had a special programmer in our team. Yeah, he was not really doing his shit. He was pretty slow as fuck, and one day he decided to have vacation.
Just while the project is running.
Yeah, while the project is running, and we had a lot of stuff to do. And he said the teacher no. My producer asked the teacher did not also know that he was like in vacation, and he did not say anything. And he said, yeah, he did not take his PC with him, so he can't work also where he went for vacation. He was visiting a friend of him, and he can't get it because he lives way too far away from the place. So, yeah, you can kind of like imagine what type of person it is. And the other programmer, who is also like now in our team, hates him so much for it because she needed to code everything in this game alone. And she had so many over hours because of this, because she wanted that the game is running.
I mean, of course.
Then, the story is keep going, but like, different chapter. In the third semester, I was chilling. I was like pitching in my own game, and I was chilling with 3 people. One person was saying she is doing currently the producer stuff. The other 2 are saying they're currently in the art semester. I find out later neither of them are in their current semesters. They are currently in the game design semesters and do like not the things which they're supposed to do. Yeah, and they were fighting kinda against me. I was like the visual keeper. Like I was like in charge. I was like the person, yeah, you need my okay that the asset is going into the game. They ignored everything that I said. Even one of the people was like in charge of like doing some character design of a specific person, which I wanted to have in the game. She messed it up so often. I needed to like adjust her multiple times. I sent her a lot of references. I sent her the stuff which I wanted from her. She was in the end coming to voice chat, and instead of like normal discussing about it, she was yelling at me, was angry as fuck, and was like complaining about my behavior, how ass I am, how toxic I am, that I'm giving her critic and never telling her how good she is. And so, by the way, her art is fucking trash. You can throw it into the bin. I'm sorry, but it was awful. And yeah, this whole three people, yeah, they ignored me. They did their own shit. That my whole game was not even my game anymore. It was some trash piece of shit that we actually, for real, our game was not even working until the end. We needed to send our final project, like final project, 30 minutes or like 1 hour before like deadline, and it was not working. Our game was not working half an hour, 1 hour before deadline. So I was screaming and crying, going to the other producers and asking them for help, because my producer was not able to do any shit, and I found out way later, only in this semester, that they fucked up the code so hard. They were not able to read the programmers did not read the error code which Unity gave us. They did always something else. There was an error code which Unity gave them, and they ignored it. And they used also partially ChatGPT to write specific scripts, and and the other programmers noticed that and needed to write a whole new script for us and fixed our game in like not even an hour.
Using ChatGPT to write code is crazy. Like, if you just need something to be fixed, fair enough. Ask ChatGPT, right? If you can't find it immediately. But Jesus Christ, just getting full lines of code from ChatGPT is crazy.
Like, yeah, and that was like one of my most horrible semesters. And now we have this semester. I'm a completely different team. I partially know a lot of like the people, like not partially, a lot of the people I know in this team are like from the first semester. So it's kind of like we have some problems in our team, but it could be way worse, and it's okay, I would say.
I don't think it can be worse than the thing that you like experienced before. I don't even think it's possible to get worse.
But
we're not at the end.
Yeah, but there's a game in our currently which we have. Like we have like multiple teams, so also multiple projects. And in this one project, there is one of these coders. We have one of the programmers from the second semester who was like going to vacation, and the triple girl group who was messing up my last project in one team. And the stories about them are horrible. Dude, I'm just sitting there. I just hear from like different producers and like from my team, which they heard from like this team. Everything is like trash. They get so much help from different people, from different teams, and they don't like, they take the help, but they ignore it. There's like how should I explain it? First thing, as an example, in 3D or more like in Blender, you have like planes, cubes, whatever. But normally they're like pretty sharp, so you see like the quad mesh thingy, whatever. But if you press right click and say shade smooth, it's shaded. It's like completely clean, like a ball, like a baby butt, how we say in German. And they did not do it in this game for a lot of assets. And I found out recently, one of the artists in my team tried to help them with some Substance Painter tutorials. And one of the people which were in my last project asked her, she did was like, yeah, I don't get why we need to shade smooth. I don't get this. Like, why do we need to do it? Girl, are you fucking stupid? Can't you see? Can't you do 1 + 1 = 2? Dude, it looks way better. You see shading errors pretty quick. The model looks way cleaner. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, Mina, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I'm just gonna do it my way.
Yeah, you're gonna do it my way. I'm so smart. And then also
Red.
the 2D art. Bro, there was a Gate 1, our second presentation we had of our of our games. They got roasted by one of our game design teachers.
Hard roasted.
Hard.
If I can remember.
Hard roasted.
Yeah.
I was so fucking happy. I was so happy. Because he was saying, guys, your art style, like overall, they were saying we have like this low poly art style and like this characters we have our own art style and so, and it's like simply shaded. Bro, this game designer peak. He was just saying, guys, it does not look like an art style, it does not look like low poly, it just looks like low effort.
Oh my god, you murdered him on the spot. It's just so over.
I was laughing my ass off, bro. I
Looks like low effort.
It looks so ass, and like the ground textures, they look like Minecraft, but they are not like trimmable. So you see like the cuts in the texture. You can walk through like every tree. Like you need to imagine the game is kind of like a graveyard simulator, but they don't call it like this because they say like it's like, yeah, it has some story and so, and it's like a horror game,
simulator.
But I would call it like graveyard simulator because for me it's nothing different. Because you're like twins and you play like with the one twin the early shift and then with the other one the night shift. And then you have also like different missions and you're supposed to have also like ghosts and so, I don't know, but I never saw a ghost in there. And you're like supposed to like have like putting away leaves. Wait, how did one of my friends explain it? She was saying the leaves, they look like poop. Like you're collecting poop from the ground and put it into into a bin, which does not look like a bin. And guys, sadly, I was pretty often at a graveyard because people died, which I liked. And this fucking thing does not look like a fucking graveyard. This is literally the one single same stone multiplied on the whole map. And with the same name over and over again.
Yeah, these dead people also all were named the same, Mina. Hello.
Yeah, and also one of my producers actually got triggered because she's not a fan of this kind of stuff. Like also kids are dying. That's sadly like a fact. But in this game, there are so many kids' graves. Like literally kids which are died like between 1 or 4 years old. And there are like a lot of those. And bro, like the fuck, man?
What is that?
Don't get me wrong, I don't like kids, but why this? Like, why? Like, I saw like it's like a cozy horror game which should be like low poly and so, but it isn't. Like kids, like for real.
How was the communication during your project? I think this was referring to the first one we talked about, where you were the vision keeper, if I'm not mistaken.
The second one, the second game. The communication was not really existing. It was like basically black box development. We did not even try the game ourselves once. There was never play testing. Like, there was no other person play testing it. As a team, we never were able to play test it. It was all like, we did the assets kind of like everybody did like their own assets, and that's it. Yeah, Cinderella has twin tails, yeah, but the other one is missing currently because it's
disabled.
Interrupting. Yeah, disabled.
Yeah, did you turn your 1 hour music version again, or is it just in my mind?
I think so, yeah.
It's a good track, if it is. All Nikke soundtracks are good.
What? Bro, every second video is in 1 hour track. Stop!
Which track was it? The maid one?
How do you know that?
No! I know it.
No, it was not the main one, but the previous version was the main one.
Because I have the same playlist, and I actually let these 1 hour versions run because the main song is the main song is actually very good.
Before it was Last Kingdom, Goddess of Victory. Yeah.
Okay.
Or one of the.
But yeah, the communication aspect.
It was awful. It was not existing.
But the thing is, from all of the projects you work on, like, on how many different ones did you actually work throughout the whole span of your university?
Now it's the third one.
It's the third one. What was the first one again?
It was the visual novel.
Oh, true. The one where you actually also were to the Gold Master in Berlin, right? Okay. To be honest, when you were having the second one where you were the Vision Keeper, I never heard anything positive from you talking about the project. Like, it must have been a hell working with those people. I don't even know if I would have endured that throughout the whole time, bro. I would have just begged my teacher if I could just change groups. Because when I don't like something, like, it is people not, like, trying to go with the team. When you actually have a task to do something within your team. But, like, on top of that, also there were people in your team, like your producer, who, like, missed to send in files on deadlines. Then you got 0 points. It worsened your grade even more. It is just shit like that. It is the incompetence of, like, multiple people working against each other. It was just so sad. The thing is, at this point, I would have loved to help somewhere, but the thing is, you're just bystander. Can't really. I would have fucked them up for real. Like, I don't really get the thought process of these people, though. Because if you actually do a shitty job in your team, and then you scream at each other, where is this gonna, like, where is this gonna help you?
I don't know.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Genshin alert.
What does that have to do now? What's the story here?
I don't know. But this is in general the last time you have to work on a project like within, like, university terms, right? But I think this time your gray is actually really good, really good, really good. I'm sorry. Holy shit, my brain. Really good. But the thing is, we play tested your game already now, and at the moment in the state, it's a little bit wonky sometimes because it is like a rough build, but you definitely see where it's gonna go. And I think Ferdinand is gonna be the main attraction of the. Especially when you
will be not there anymore.
Especially when you feed him with duped mushrooms.
Ferdinand will not exist anymore.
The flying guy? Yeah, the guy that says line 1, line 2, line 3. What do you mean he doesn't exist anymore? He's a crucial part of your game.
No!
Bro, Ferdinand is a make or break point of your game.
No.
Where's the dating aspect gonna be?
Yeah,
Gonna be a different guy.
It's hard. Also that, yeah.
There's gonna be Silas.
We have a
Love and
lot of
Deep Space.
Silas. We have a lot of Silas Sims, but no.
Of course. I did not expect anything less from them. Let me guess, all of them also play Love and Deep Space, probably, right?
Not all of them, but a couple of ones.
Yeah, do you also want to play Love and Deep?
No.
Oh my god. Would have been perfect stream content. Ah, you don't wanna? You don't wanna? Meet some of these triangular body shapes.
No.
Why not?
No.
We need him. We cannot live without him. I'm gonna go to the toilet real quick. Be right back.
Bitch.
I heard that.
But yeah, this one group is like literally trauma. It's insane. And somebody else told me, their game looks good, but they had the producer had like a lot of trauma. Was like a artist in his group. He has not that many artists, but this one artist, he actually says like he does not count as artist because he was spending 300 hours. By the way, I have 160 hours and did like over 50 assets probably until now, or will like at least like do over 50 assets until the end of the project. And he did like one asset in 300 hours, and it was basically just a plane which you just need to bevel and blender and then go to Substance Painter or so and use the smart texture which a person already did for him. Troll face team. Bro, Grad is literally a mosquito right now. Holy Jesus, I could eat him. Wait, I take the opportunity. Now he's gone. I ate him. You will never see Grad again. It's now my channel. Oh, no, baby Grad anymore. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. By the way, guys, you need to install one free game. It's really cool and really cute, and you basically just need to do nothing different than usual. So you don't actually spend time in the game because it's called Bongo Cat. and it's like tracking how many times you click on your keyboard or your mouse, and every half an hour you can get like a random item. And maybe if you're lucky, you can get like a really rare item which you can sell on the Steam market. There's currently like a cappuccino cat which costs like $100, and you can get, if you get it somehow, because maybe you're like a lucky bitch, you can sell it for $100 on the Steam market. So $100 for free, just for like clicking and like sometimes opening a box. Like, it's literally free money, guys.
Product placement.
It's a one jelly product placement, and it costs no money.
Hey, where am I? Why are you down there?
And now I pooped you out.
One asset and 300. Oh, you explained that story. Slower than a snail. No, listen. Bethesda actually took 100 hours to program a shitty plastic bottle design. They said that in an official statement. Oh my god, Grad resurrected? Yes. I always despawn. I always respawn, my bad. Of these new terms, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, Grandpa, I know.
I need to join the 30 plus gang at some point. Sadly, I'm still a couple years away from that. Not just sadly, bro. That should be a happy thing. If I even make it till 30.
Bro, are you me?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Bethesda? Yeah, Bethesda, when they released Fallout 76, when they had that, like, catastrophic release of the game, and, like, scandal after scandal, they released, like, shitty, Nuka-Cola dark bottles. So for all of you who played, Fallout, you probably know what that is. And they released that, with, like, rum inside. And you could buy that additionally to the game, to the failed game launch. And the rum was shit. The bottle was made out of plastic, just breaks when you just look at it. And the design looks shit, and there were people on other sites just making these handmade, which looked like 10 times better. And in a press statement, they said that they spent 100 hours coding the design of the bottle. And then you have Mina on the other hand, who could model the design of that bottle in 30 minutes.
Not even 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, I'm gonna model and texture it.
Okay, sorry. No, 100 hours. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine you actually getting paid for 100 hours of work there? As a freelancer? For a design where you spend 15 minutes on? I mean, what is the rate that a freelancer can ask for if they work for Bethesda in modeling? $30 an hour, maybe?
No clue, to be honest.
You can make it yourself. There's a tutorial. Yeah, there are hundreds, thousands, millions of Blender tutorials out there. Just go look for it. Oh no, that's... Probably 1 to 2K a day. But like talking about how many hours total.
No,
like,
no, not a day. No. You don't earn that much money per day as a freelancer for like companies.
So you need to be like a solid hire animator for Bethesda, for example. But even then, I don't think you would earn that much money, do you?
No fucking way. Like, you need to be, like, first thing, if you're like, I don't know, I think senior, then you can go like for like 10K per month. You don't earn 1 to 2K per day.
I mean, 10K a month if you work like... Work for... Let's see. 10,000. So
and
we have
senior
like...
is, I think, if you have over 5 or... What was senior? I think over 5 years of experience in the industry, right?
That's already called senior?
I think? To be honest, at this point, I'm not sure, so don't rely about this one. I think.
I could be a senior at 25. Holy shit. So, like, if we calculate the rate down when you earn like 10k a month, that's $56 an hour. Jesus. Not bad. That's multiple times the wage that I earn. I saw freelance project manager bill more. I mean, depends on what kind of project you're working for. If you're working for like an indie studio on an indie game, I don't think that they can pay you that much. If they don't have like a crowdfunding thing with like $1 million or something. I mean, on the other hand, if you have like a lot of experience and you're working for like a big studio, you can probably afford that. You're an expert in something. Like not for someone who just like, for example, we take Mina as an example, right? She did in total 3 years of university, but she has no like real industry experience yet. So they would probably not pay Mina 10k a month, unfortunately. It would be nice, not gonna lie. I think Mina would also love that. So much fish. Think about the fish, Mina. And think about the figurines.
I don't have even space for figurines. What you talking about?
You said that you want to get some if you have the money at some point. Probably get a whole fucking thing with Evangelion figurines. The big robot, which was at Dokumi.
Yeah, sure.
$1,500 figurine. Wait. What's for a massive software firm? Yeah, I mean, like massive software firm, and then you also need to look at the person, how much experience he has. He has like any certificates or something. These are all like indicators where you have to charge more or the person will just go to competitors. If he has the possibility, if he has like multiple offers. You bought a design that took also was garbage. Damn shit. Yeah. I mean, it was Fallout 76 after all, right? I would say it's like the prime example of how to fuck up a game when it was released. We also watched this video. There's like a very good video by Internet History, right? When we watched that video also with people who played Fallout 76, and it was actually crazy seeing the input that they gave to that video. I can recall we watched that with Floof.
Could be. I'm not sure.
Because there were some things that the average fan definitely noticed when the game launched, but if you haven't like followed their socials everywhere, you probably even know like 90% of the shit that happened after all. And watching that video after all that time, then it was probably kind of crazy to see. Because just imagine you're a diehard fan of the game. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm a diehard Pokemon fan, and to be honest, looking back at the past Pokemon games that they released, they definitely haven't like earned a medal for like having the best of something in that game. Hello, Envy. How are you doing?
Don't you have... Oh wait, no, you have like normal shifts now again, not like night shifts.
Normal shifts?
Like afternoon shifts, not like... You know?
He has late shift. Late shift. So how's late shift treating you? Have a chill time right now when you can chill in our stream? Haven't played new Pokemon games, but I did hear complaints. Trust me, there are a lot of complaints. And to be honest, we should all just boycott Pokemon. But the thing is, at some point, like, you would like to play new games because, like, for me, it's childhood. Thing is, there's just so much shit. Bro, if you would just give Pokemon the Pokemon IP to a very good studio, they can actually make something incredible out of it. But like, it is Game Freak exclusive, and it just feels sometimes like they just go with the old stuff and just hope that it just catches on at some point. But the thing is, you have to innovate your games if you want to stay up on par with other series. And then you have Pokemon in 2024. No voice actors, graphics that any like beginner can make in the span of 15 minutes in Blender. There's just so much stuff. Sad to see. Hydrate. And save, thank you. Yes, but we can't say it out loud. Pokemon is also my childhood, but I would prefer the new Digimon game, which is coming up. I've never been like a fan of Digimon. I always just thought it's a cringe Pokemon knockoff. That is what I always just thought about Digimon. Digimon, whatever you want to call it. And the thing is, I am like, for the first time in a long while, I'm actually considering if it's even worth getting like the new Pokemon ZA when it's released. Because the thing is, the graphics just look like Scarlet and Violet recycled. And instead of making a Gen 5 remake, they just skipped Gen 5 and made a Gen 6 remake, which the most of the time is just playing on rooftops. I don't know who, like, thought of that. It is just, I don't know. Hey bro, I've made a video game, but you can also walk on rooftops. You know, you would like to play it?
No.
I'm not gonna lie, at that point with the current state of like the newest Pokemon games, I would rather just do what I do at the moment with a couple of friends. We just go back to older Pokemon games, which still have like the feeling of the classics. Add pet and save again, okay. Just go back to the classics and just play challenge runs with each other. It's like that's a very, very nice twist. Because the thing is, you know the story, you know the general game of how it's played. But with the challenge aspect and maybe even randomizers, there's just so much new spice that comes to the game. And it's never really the same because you can always just encounter something different. Better be safe than sorry. Digimon is dark. Pokemon is Pokemon. Anime is way better, I guess. I'm with you by the Pokemon knockoff, but it's a completely different thing. I mean, I can't really say to it because I haven't watched nor played any of the games. I don't know, Mina, have you played Digimon?
Yeah.
Have you watched Digimon?
No.
I only know that there's a yellow dinosaur. And he's the main character or something?
Huh.
Yes. You heard right.
Huh.
It's probably like the most dead answer that I could have given. Yeah, there's just a dinosaur, and he's the main character.
Huh.
Then there are other people with like colorful hair.
This sounds like a grandpa would like explain somebody something if he starts with like anime. Yeah, they are like multiple colors, you know, man.
And then they just throw these Pokeballs on these creatures. Oh wait, that's the wrong series.
Grad, you're so fucking ass, I swear.
What do you mean?
Why are you like this?
What do you mean? I don't know. I like playing the boomer. That's where I belong.
That's true, actually.
Wait. I used to play Pokemon Fire Red. It was so fire back in the days. Yeah, Fire Red was fire. Fire.
Oh, Grad, I swear.
What I really liked in Pokemon Fire Red was the late game with all of these islands and the stuff. That is something that was really, really nice. You can't really find those like in modern days now, because in modern Pokemon games, if you want to have some after story stuff, it's a DLC you have to pay for.
By the way, Envy, how's your TCG going?
He pulled Charizard.
Okay. Chill.
Fire, what can I say? I mean, my childhood game from the series was Platinum. And to be honest, to this day, it holds like a very special place in my heart.
Okay, child.
Cynthia.
Horny child. What? It's true.
No. Cynthia's just the best champ. What do you mean?
Or
Bro, I think everyone in this chat who plays Pokemon can back me up on that.
you're just so horny.
What do you mean?
Oh,
She just
Nikke,
has a...
you're
Listen. What? Okay, whoa. Listen. She has the best team of any champ.
Yeah, of course. You're looking at her team, not at her itself. Sure, Grad.
I would never. What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah. I saw the brass and the dessous and the horny shit about
What the
on
fuck?
your timeline. I know it. Why you want to cosplay that I cosplay her, huh? Why, huh?
I don't know, because
Because of her team.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch, I swear.
I think Nintendo fucked up with everything, the game price and everything going on. Bro. Wait, how much was Grad Invited again at release? I think it was 60. And then you need to pay for another DLC, which is 30. So you pay 90. And then you need to pay for Nintendo Online, which for a year is 20 more. So you pay 110 euros so you can enjoy the full game. And then we get bugs, glitches, cheaters, shit graphics, 8 FPS cutscenes. The usual.
Yeah.
But like every Sylveon version, even the rainbow one. You know, I think TCG is going very well for him. I don't even have the money, bro. I mean, to be honest, I bought Scarlet and Violet back then because I thought the concept of what they were cooking up in the trailers and stuff looked very interesting. But, I mean, they delivered like 50% maybe. And like the amount of shit that they had in the games. At this point, I always just say, like, instead of just forcing to release the game, let it cook for like another half a year. Polish out all of the mistakes and put in a little bit of extra content. Like, I don't think any Pokemon fan would have been mad if they released it like half a year later. And adding like more stuff. And even up to this day, like the only way you can play this game on a steady 60 FPS is to buy the Switch 2. And if we come to a point that I need to buy a better console just to play an older game like on a steady FPS rate, like what's the point?
But the laggy minimap.
Yeah, true. Like the minimap is still lagging, by the way, even if you have the Switch 2. I don't know what they did with the game sometimes. It has to be optimization, right? I don't think you can fuck up in another department that much. Or am I mistaken? You know probably a little bit more than me.
I don't know how to fuck up like the mini map, man.
I don't know how to fuck up. My game's never screwed. The windmill on Switch 1? You mean the fuck, what's it called? The ventilation inside the Switch, which at some point gets so loud that you have to pull up the volume because otherwise all you hear is just like the windmill over the game. Yeah, classic. Ain't buying on top, not a good game. Yeah, to be honest, I also decided for the first time to not like buy a new Nintendo console. Because I just deem it... I mean, the thing is you can play these games on Switch 1 as well. But what I'm a little bit afraid of is if I would actually say like, okay, I'm just biting through it and say like, I'm getting Legends CA after all. And I'm playing it on Switch 1, then it's just unplayable on Switch 1. I have the feeling that it's gonna end like that. You can clip this, by the way. I'm saying now, when ZA, Legend CA gets released, and you play it on Switch 1, it's unplayable. It's unplayable, probably because they did like the finals of the game, the polishing, specifically for the specs of the new Switch. Like they probably didn't even account for people who want to play that on Switch 1. Because they know that the Switch 1 would not have been able to run the game after all. Which I mean, from a dev POV, if you want to have more fancy shit in there, it's understandable. But for a consumer, that's just a bitch move.
Meow.
Real life windmill fan simulation. And then on the other hand, you have Mina with the Switch OLED. I only have a normal Switch. How often have you used the Switch? Yeah, you have an OLED. You have the better model.
Oof, did not even notice that.
Sorry, Mina. This is rich kid.
You bought it!
No, I did.
I did not know that I am Richie. I'm not Richie.
Rich kid.
I'm hungry.
Only the expensive cat food.
Yeah, where's my cat food? Give me food. Food. Oh,
Where's the
salmon.
food, guys?
Where's my cooked fish? No, oh my god, I'm currently kinda like rewatching Delicious in Dungeon because I wanted to study some face expressions out of the anime, and
how's it going
food.
with the face expression?
Food. Good. They're funny. They're really funny. Dude, this anime is so comedic, I swear to god.
I'm on the Steam Deck. You're watching Twitch on the Steam Deck? Why? Spoiled kid!
You mean me?
No, I think he means Soulflame.
And if, Envy, it's not called Spoiled Kid, it's called Spoiled Grad.
Hey! What? Why am I spoiled? I bought all of my shit for myself.
Brett!
Oh.
Grad.
Spoiled Brad, yeah. Spoiled Grad.
You sound so euphoric. What do you mean?
By the way, I'm just Team Steam Deck and not Team Switch. Listen. Mina had an idea because we were consulting with Kamaji yesterday for something fun that we can do in our surrounding area. But unfortunately, because we live on the ass of the world, there is nothing here. And Mina said when we have bad weather, why not, because we have 2 Switches at home, play Mario Kart and Mario Party. Because we have 4 controllers in total.
At the evening, at least. Because, like, Kamaji would just, like, stand there and do nothing, so that's why I wanted to play it at the evening.
I mean, sure. I wouldn't be against it. It's been so long. I think the last time we played Mario Kart was with Fools. And that was like, how long ago? Probably like half a year?
Couple of months? Maybe.
Oh, I'm gonna suck at Mario Party, but sure. To be honest, I can tell you something. We bought 2 versions of Mario Party and 2 versions of Mario Kart. And we haven't touched Mario Party. We bought both of the games. We spent $100 on them, but we never played them. We wanted to play it. We wanted to play it on stream. But the thing is, there's just no one in our friend circle that has a Switch and has Mario Party. No one. What do you mean you?
You bought it.
Only bought the feet. So this will be the first time that we ever play Mario Party. Already excited. Alan Givens, he's in pain. He can't make gas. The com has what? What? What that? By the way, Soulflame, technically speaking, how long do you think will we be busy rebuilding the PC? Two to 4 hours. Okay. But never mind. That's even a little bit longer than I expected. Depends how ass Mina's current case is. Do you move cables around? No. As a matter of fact, Mina's actually becoming getting an bro, I can't speak anymore. She's getting a hardware upgrade. She's getting a new graphics card. She gets a water cooler. She gets a better case with better air circulation. And a PCIe board. Hub. Whatever you want to call it. It's a long-awaited Mina upgrade. Like I said, spoiled kid. Mina's not a spoiled kid. She's a spoiled cat. Man. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna head out, bro. I need to do some stuff. Goodbye, have a good one. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. It's been nice seeing some new faces around here. That's so cute. But now that I hear it, actually, I have to say, no problem. Have a good one. Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Now that I'm listening to it, there are some positives in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, though, like the soundtracks. Something that I'm actually addicted to is the soundtrack of Area Zero. It just sounds so good.
Okay.
Should I send it to you? You want to listen to it?
No.
You're missing out, kid.
No. I'm not grandpa.
You mean? Okay, so we have the phone completed.
Guys, I want to keep watch Mao Mao. But I'm only allowed to watch one episode per day.
2 on a good day.
Shut up.
I mean, we can also go to bed after stream.
No! I want to draw.
We want to meet Jinchi.
Fuck Jinchi! I love my Mao Mao baby. My
Jinchi?
cat. He's
Against
simping
my
for
man.
Mao Mao. It's not good. Mao Mao is my friend. I want her as a friend. We're so the same.
So you're also collecting what was the thing she was so happy about? Intestines? Like dried intestines of a bear or something?
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't care. She's smart. She's nice. She's crazy.
She's
and
smart. She's just
also-
like you.
No, I'm not smart. But she can teach me stuff. And she's like, look, the one friend she has, she's also pretty kind to her. That's so sweet.
You mean the person with the bugs?
No.
You don't like the girl with the bugs?
She's too much ADHD, bro.
He's gonna snitch at some point, I swear. You will enjoy the last episode. Don't spoil her.
But the last episode is not the episode with the frogs, right?
Mina?
With frogs?
Have you seen it already?
I'm just asking Envy.
No, Envy doesn't respond. Envy's not spoilering.
I'm just confused because I don't know if it was the last night. Okay. Then I don't know the ending. But
Okay.
I want to see the cousin of Mao Mao. He's so cute.
The cousin of Mao Mao?
Yeah.
He has a cousin?
Yeah.
I swear it's the bug girl.
No, it's a dude.
Huh? Don't tell me don't tell me that the guy then wants to marry Mao Mao.
What?
But at this point, I'm not even confused.
To be honest, I have no clue. What his purpose in the series is.
Is your dad
Shut
young?
up! It's not true. He was never that cute like him.
Her dad wasn't cute.
Yeah, see?
Her dad was a
But-
bitch, unironically.
He was a blind bitch, to be honest.
Deserved.
Like, he married the woman of his dreams. Like, the Emperor was like, yeah, you can be also like my girl, but
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yesterday.
you have 15 centimeters too less on your chest part. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
That rose, this Emperor, bro.
He has taste though.
Okay, man. Okay, man. I will remember this.
The bro definitely has taste. But like that front in front of her as well, it was crazy.
I think she was more scared about anything else than the front, to be honest. I think she was not really caring that much. She was like, no, I don't want to fuck you.
And Jinchi was also afraid he's gonna lose his Mao Mao.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, please.
The Emperor is the best man, and Mao Mao is just his wingman. I mean, wasn't she also telling the like quote-unquote wives of the Emperor how to make them look more like more volume? In quotation marks.
Yeah.
Good Mao Mao.
Well, Mao knows how it's done. But to be honest, Envy, I'm not sure if you read the manga or so, if you informed yourself, but the two women, the siblings with the blonde hair, from which country are they? I thought like first it's like Germany, because like, yeah, typical blonde.
No, it's Russian probably.
No, it was not Russian.
But they
It
said
was
from
like
the west, so it could be that when you look, this is China, right, where they're currently living.
Yes, and they went to the desert, so it can't be Russia.
I mean, I think doesn't Kazakhstan? No, was it Mongolia or Kazakhstan? One of those have like a desert. So it needs to be something behind, and Russia goes a little bit more down. It could be Russia, Ukraine, or like even more direction of Europe, that you are like in Balkan somewhere.
Yeah, but it did not sound like Russian. It was like some Serbish,
Serbic?
Serbic talking, but it did not sound like Russian. At least not to me.
Maybe your Russian is rusty.
My Russian was always rusty, but the words sound kind of weird. Does anybody know in the chat?
I don't think so. I think only Envy. Why is my stream buffering? Are we still there?
No.
Next. To be honest, I kind of underestimated the amount of work that was still left with these three characters. I only finished one and I'm currently on Naga. Not even sure if I can finish Naga today. He also told Rifa that she should... What? When did that happen? Did I miss something?
Envy, I think you're like a little bit too far ahead.
What's going on? That wasn't in the anime I watched. Oh my god. Probably talking about the manga. First season after it's healthy again. No, wait, in the anime she just explained to her how to like buff up these things, but not do that.
No, not only that, but maybe I did not get the context, huh?
Same, I don't, maybe we watched two different series, I don't know. I can't recall that.
But to be honest, I could imagine that
And Mao, no, I don't think so. Bro, at some point, it's just too much for her.
Bro, she wanted to see the schlong of this one warrior to judge if one of her sisters would like his pee-pee. What do you mean she would not do that? I love my Mao Mao.
Think it's confirmed in the novels? Oh, Mao Mao.
Oh! That was alone.
His experience. What do you mean she's experienced? You cannot say that she's innocent, but the thing is, what the fuck?
I guess she is still a virgin, but I think she saw and heard a lot, I guess.
Mao life, her whole life, lived her whole life in
I think.
the red light district. You mean?
In Pornhub, she spent a lot of time on Pornhub.
Okay. She lived her whole life. It was kind of hilarious yesterday with the guy in the building, and he was mocking her. I mean, your dad could have solved the puzzle.
But a thing which kind of like I did not notice it, like that she's not allowed to like make like medicine, but does the Emperor know about it? Like he calls her like something like I don't know the English term for it, but that she knows that she does some stuff with like medical related things.
100%, because going back to that point that Envy was talking about earlier, he healed the one that was about to die. Was it like the blue themed one? And he specifically also requested her to help her. He requested her to help the blue one.
First thing, purple.
Was it purple?
Second thing, Rifa, and third, yeah, but he did not tell that she's supposed to make medicine. He's told her to take care of her and find out what's wrong with her. That's
I mean, come on, that is just counting one and one together, though. I don't think he's smart. Knows everything. Christ, I mean, I don't know, like, Envy was probably watching a different, like an alternate version. I don't know where he gets all of that information from. It's a little bit too much.
You were just basically staring on the tits, that's why you don't remember anything.
Who, me?
Yeah?
What do you mean?
I'm just telling the truth.
Jesus. Gonna do the satyr trick now.
The satyr trick?
Layering.
Oh, you fucking dickhead.
Not many people know about this hidden technique. But it's super effective.
Against me.
Yes, it's Mina. And listen, guys. She's never.
He's duplicating a fucking finger, I swear.
No, I would never do.
Shut the fuck up. Le bitch.
Le bitch.
Diarrhea bubble. Yeah, let's go.
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna eat some noodles next bye. I don't know. This weather is so fucking ass today. I'm so demotivated. It's insane. And I slept so less because of you.
Sorry that I needed your help. Never gonna ask again.
Good. Next time I'm just gonna eat you instead.
I'm just thinking about to read the novel. Or I mean, to be honest, wait, but isn't it usually the case that night shifts are the most chill? That you don't have that much to do? Aren't late shifts like still?
Grad, Envy told every fucking time that he has no chill night shifts.
I mean, he's chilling in the Twitch chat right now.
Yeah, because he is not at work anymore. He's at home.
But doesn't he have
late shift today?
But late shift goes until like 10 or something, no?
No. Like, I think it's there like different ones, but usually not.
Because for me, like early shift is like 6, 7, 8 to like 2, 3, 4. Then you have like 2, 3, 4 to like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10. Around that area. And you have night shift.
For me, late shift started back then, I think, at 10 or 11 a.m.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean... Alright then. At home you can definitely read it. To be honest, I have to say that the series has definitely grown a little bit on me. Because it's like a comfy show that you can watch in the evening. That makes sense.
It's a nice series which you can watch next by. You have like the characters you like. The story is like interesting, but it's like not like a like action series where it's like always like like a lot of like action going on. And like, oh, they're fighting. Oh my god, the punch. Oh no, the hero is like on the ground dying. Blah 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 blah.
Oh my god, it's Sun Jin Woo.
That's the right guy. That's the right guy. The right guy.
Mina, when do we watch Solo Leveling?
No.
You don't want to watch Solo Leveling?
No.
Yomi!
Yummy! How you doing? Wait, Grad, are you playing with Kiyomi on Friday, right?
Yes.
Yum yum.
The thing is, to my knowledge, Yomi is the only person I know who has beaten this game already.
That girl has skill.
Like, none of us have beaten that game so far. I've been lurking. Wait, since when? Uh-oh.
Yeah, now the truths are coming.
Uh-oh.
You're so fucked, man.
Bro, what do you mean me?
Yeah, Kiyomi.
I think almost at the start. It's over.
Like, look,
We're
Kiyomi,
cooked.
he was like complaining about your poop. It's not round.
Oh my god,
enough.
I'm gonna disappear.
He was complaining a lot about it during stream. I told him it's completely fine. Everybody has a different poop, but he was not happy about it.
My pube.
Your poop.
Pube.
The boob. You know? The shit. Bro, somebody in my team says that my herbs looks
No,
like...
not bro. Oh my god. Mina, you're I can't believe it.
The boob! Boob! The boob!
Seriously, I have to leave this.
The shit! The shit! The poop!
How the fuck?
Yeah,
How the fuck do I convey discomfort? Like, that's my moon. Look, my bro. Look, I'm unhappy. I cannot show it because I'm hard programmed to smile, but I'm mad unhappy.
Wait, Kiyomi, you did not know it? Grad is like, he's chilling in your closet, and sometimes if you don't look, he's coming out and like photographing your poop and is sending it on Poop Hub.
I cannot believe this. Bro, everything was so chill.
It was.
I mean, I swear to God. Make a good Google Doc right.
Good.
Oh wait, I'm doing the table strat again.
Stop using tables to create eyebrows!
Where are the tables?
Oh my fucking lord. Nobody can help this person anymore.
No, wait, stop! Let go! So now I'm angry.
You're not angry. Bro, that's bread! That's not tables! That's a
What
fucking
is that?
bread!
Bro, listen, someone programmed me in a way that I can only smile, so this is the only way for me to express something else.
Damn, I think you need to go to doctor if you have this kind of issue.
I need to go to doctor.
Where a doctor?
He's angry. Yes.
I couldn't care less. He deserves to be angry.
Listen, even when I look angry into the camera, it just looks even cuter with that model. It is just impossible.
I did everything perfectly.
Look at my face. Look at an unsymmetrical chairs as eyebrows. No, wait, tables. Oh my god. Does look really cute.
Hey, yo, wait, the song was back then in the crowd event? What? I can't remember this one. Damn, that's cool. In develop boss.
Wait, how does...
face. Damn.
Okay, never
Bro,
mind.
this...
That is...
Bro, you look just cute with... Bro, you look so silly with that!
Wait, do you guys do commissions? Sometimes.
Me, yes. Why?
Very sometimes.
I got a stream on Wednesday or Thursday a commission.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Why Kiyomi running? He's extreme surprised. What did you see? You know what I need? I need binoculars. We have binoculars?
You can see on my Discord account or my Twitter. Like,
wait. Kiyomi interested in animation?
Wait. I don't even know. Wait, do I? Or is it my card? You can see on my Discord. Oh my god. And no, I don't know my own raids. I always forget about them.
Can I just say this is getting out of hand?
Because I have an over complex model of like my what I sell. And I'm streamer mode, so I can't see my own profile. Okay, I need to go to Twitter.
Oh yeah, because of streamer mode.
Okay, here's my card. Here's my vision. Wait, why did I went to my Twitter to look up my card? I have my own thing. Why I'm so stupid today?
Crazy strats, Mina.
No, I'm stupid. Here's my account.
Oh, he's so happy.
Oh god, that reminds me, after I did Jevy's commission, I need to commission a Raz that he's like making from me a show wheel of my animations. Oh god.
You know what is also crazy? Yep.
Okay, wait. I'm earning money to pay different artists my money back.
To be honest, I feel that. Like with the most recent projects that we've been working on the main channel, it is always like the money the video generates instantly gets completely reinvested in the next project. Because the amount of people we commission on top of that to help us out with everything. We have Rez with the shorts, we have Maria with layering animations and reworks. There's just not anything that is left. It's all just into the next one, be honest, I'm actually thinking about, like, every artist will hate me, but I'm actually thinking about just copy pasting these fucking lower fingers. Like, who sees them anyways? They're behind the phone. They're just there so I can have something to animate. If you ever need help from an artist, let me know.
Oh, I think Grad has something in mind.
No. This is the. Ooh. Oh. Okay.
Huh?
Never mind. I keep that. I keep that offer. I store that. Oh wait! I actually have an idea. Wait, Kyo. Wait. No. I'm reaching out to you after stream. I have something. I think.
Because we had an issue with something.
Yeah, we had like, bro. That is timing, right? We had that issue today. I plan to come you anyways. We have them big
Stop
eyes.
looking at me.
Wait, I guess I'm commissioning back then. Be honest, you know what? I had like a mad side eye on your Dun animations for a long time. And I know how much work they actually are.
Am I fucking stupid? Why hello? Why my brain not working? Oh god. Oh god, they're dealing. Guys, they're dealing with really dangerous things here, guys. I think we need to warn them. Which
Who? What?
they're like huge weapons in this. Weapon, yeah, Grad, yeah. They're dealing with things here, with big, huge guns here.
Yeah, we're dealing with creative stuff.
Dealing with
We're dealing with commissions.
Yeah.
I swear to God, whenever I draw fingers, it just looks so chunky. I don't know.
Like me.
Cares. It's behind the phone. No one sees him. Mina's so pretty.
What?
Oh,
wait,
look how
wait.
cute she is. Come on, get yourself up. Show yourself more. Come on, get up.
I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you all. Why are you twisting?
This sounds so wrong. Why is Grad flipping?
Dude, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to die. This fucking ass weather is getting on my nerves for real.
Sweater.
Bro, I'm sweating like ass. It's annoying ass. It's wet ass. Everything is ass.
Where the thingy at? Oh shit. I hate that. Why the layering so shitty? Real.
You layered it. Complain about yourself, man.
You layered it, bro. I don't care if she has like I don't know, a phone in her hand and hair between the phone and the hand and on top of the phone and behind the phone and.
Okay, skill issue. Cry about it.
Swear to God. Rage quit at some point.
Right, I think I had the ring on a different parameter. The ring.
I go back to Lurkies. I'm watching some anime.
Which anime are you watching?
Diary of the Apothecary. Come on.
The idea?
Summer Hikaru died.
Damn, I'm waiting until it's completely finished because I don't like to begin series which are not finished yet, because I know I gotta sit there and I gotta be mad for a week waiting for the next episode. So I'm waiting until everything is out and then I gotta watch it on one go.
Couldn't wait, it looks so good. To be honest,
Like,
it's the same with
second season of
every.
Gundam is starting, like, the first episode came out. And this other anime where I always forget the name. Something with G, wait. Crunchyroll.
By the way, thanks for the shout out to Kiyomi. Riz.
Gachi. Oh my god. Gachi. Oh, Gachi Goo. Gachi Akuta. Also like an anime which was pretty hyped and I wanted to watch it too. And to be Hero X, I still did not watch it yet because I think it's not completely out yet. So many anime which I can watch soon.
When you're at it, watch JoJo.
Wait, what? Monopoly, Sailor Moon, and One Piece? What the fuck?
Huh?
Crunchyroll store, game on! What's your favorite anime?
Monopoly is my favorite anime too.
No, it's like Monopoly, the board game, but One Piece Sailor Moon edition.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Wait, can I send you the link? Yes, I can!
What?
And it's also like Naruto. Oh my god, this fucking stuff costs 45 euros.
What is that? Monopoly Sailor Moon.
One Piece Trump quiz?
Monopoly One Piece cock.
Huh? Bro,
What is even the point in that? Who are you trying? Am I trying to buy from the thing? Or? Fuck.
I mean, you're gonna try to buy some islands and so.
Some islands?
I don't know, man! I did not play it!
What do you mean you never played Monopoly One Piece?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch the Schlossallee from Monkey D. Love here.
Monkey D. Luffy. Bro, I don't know. With German accent, it's just, I don't know. Monkey D. Luffy.
I think I'm just gonna save my shit and... I don't know, my motivation today is kinda gone today. I don't know why.
Let me
Maybe
just
tired.
Let me just finish like the last two fingers though.
I'm sad that you can't like really take notes. Of course you can like take a layer and do like a little note, I think, somewhere. But
Note?
I don't
Like note with D or T?
Notes! Notes! Multiple letters with information!
Because in Spine 2D you can actually place notes. Mina's Engi.
Meow.
One more finger. And we got it. I know I just copy pasted the like, but
I'm on fries. To be honest, after like Blue Crystal said like fries, I would love to have fries. Fish with fries.
yes, I finished the hand.
Good.
To be honest, it looks actually really decent. I thought it's gonna turn out shit, but it actually works. I can actually do something with that. Can you imagine? What else do I have left? The body separation. The left hand and the left arm. Oh well. Okay. Eve.
Do we want to rate somebody?
You can decide. I don't know.
I'm gonna cookie Hannah. I'm gonna rate a cookie Hannah.
Hand cam.
Yeah.
Just hand cam.
So guys, I'm gonna rate now. I'm sorry that it was more like just chatting than like really working on the project, because I don't know, my motivation today was kind of like ass. Because like my brain was not like also like not really working how I wanted to, kind of ass. I'm not that happy. The only thing which I liked here is like maybe the hand itself, how it moves like. But overall it's like a little bit buggy and so I need to fix it. Maybe I'm just gonna work on this on like off stream and not on stream anymore, so I can hyper focus more or so. But anyway, I hope you still had like a nice stream and enjoyed the talking. We're gonna stream on, oh god, I forgot, I got
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I'm gonna work on like a commission. I hope the weather is gonna be better and I have like more sleep, because today I slept really shitty and less. So I'm gonna wish you a nice evening. Have fun with the rest of your day, and we're gonna see us on Wednesday again. Bye bye.
Bye.